little touch of physicality there. So a big day for Matt Lobey in leading the ruck for Port Adelaide. Can he give his smaller brigade first use of the ball, or will it be the might of the experienced Hawthorn lineup? We're about to find out. Live action from the MCG.
Final underway, Hawthorn and Port. Boak will get the first look, almost cleaned up his own man, and Hartlett. Handball to Gray, sneaky one, Hartlett. Fantastic player for Port. Here's Schultz on the lead, gave it to Wines. He was a star last week. Inspirational he was against the Dockers.
But I think Hawthorn will just back themselves in on whoever rolls through there.
Yeah, that Gibson leading up on Schultz at the early first bounce.
Hartlett stolen it away here, giving it to Gray again, trying to set up Boak. The rebound ball, surely now. The skipper gets them off to a lightning start.
That is a very nice settler in a preliminary final.
First time this year that Travis Boak has been able to kick the first goal of the game, and it's a timely one from the skipper.
Centre clearances are so important today. Both these teams are so good in attack, getting it at the moment, and then they spread so hard.
Inside 50s, 5-1 as well, as a result of that contested ball. Here's Suckling, neat little kick, finds Langford, providing plenty of youthful exuberance for Hawthorn this year. Hill with a nice kick to Roughhead, beautifully worked through the middle.
That's the class and the foot skills.
The player kicking the ball gets it there.
Nothing Elapati Carlisle can do about that. Roughhead from just inside the arc, just sort of half got through it. It's a real nice kick. Hawthorn, one look, one goal.
Just opened up the entire ground. Bradley Hill had all the options in the world and hit Roughhead up. They can just score so easily. Hawthorn Port, they've got to continue this intensity.
What about that? The leading full forward Roughhead kicks the goal, then he gets swung into the middle as a midfielder. Here's Lewis out wide. This is Smith, likes his left boot. Just pulls the kick slightly, and Langford marks.
Gee, that's great, isn't it? Here in the last month, has Langford.
So there's the angle. And he struck that nicely. It was always going to bend a little left to right. Hawthorn 2 in a minute.
Yeah, nice response from this great
Chip and
side.
pick away through, and he finds Gray. Gray trying to catch him by surprise. Back to Homps, and now the left footer goes deep. At the back is Lobey. In front, Lake. Need. Got the front and centre footy. Polak's got to go through. Spanger went hard. Spills to Polak. Thought about the left. Came back on the right. So Port putting pressure on themselves. This kick from Homps to Jonas will really set him up if they want to keep going. Jonas decides he does. Nice kick to Polak. Polak's got Monfries on the outside. Been a quiet few weeks for Angus Monfries. 70 metres out. Thought about it for a moment. Polak and he combine. Eventually, long footy. Wines is there. Who else? Wines is the only one that went in the end. Plays on. Handball to Monfries. Around the corner. And Angus Monfries goals.
Yeah, really deep, Burgoyne. A great player, but he'd prefer to be up the ground a little bit.
Lewis to Burgoyne. Burgoyne inching the ball once again. They missed Roughhead on the lead, who had his man beaten. Now Brust. Little handball into traffic. O'Shea didn't panic. Kept the arms free. Ebert. Gee, a fumble by Trengove. Puts him right under the pump. Homps couldn't get a clearing kick. Bruce, little handball. The man made of muscle, Puopolo, gives back to Bruce.
Ball 10 line.
Well, I think Jared Roughhead will be getting it.
3 minutes remaining in the quarter here.
But both teams, when they get it inside 50, they're getting shots at goal.
Oh, stolen by Wingard. Was a little kick. Is it a goal? I don't think so.
That was his first touch of the footy, Chad Wingard.
Lewis pursuing. Quickly to Lake, wasn't quite ready. Hill with a creative little kick down the line. Langford inside, missed his man and Shields. Spanger, clever tap, but trouble is it went straight to Need. Need gathers, sold hand candy, back in on the right with a bullet. He went the low bullet to Jay Schultz.
Contested possession, pretty simple. They're getting first hands on it.
Haven't kicked any of their set shot opportunities in this game so far, and Schultz resurrects that. No, he doesn't. Goal umpire Chris Appleton.
Oh, 2-8.
No.
2-8's going to hurt, isn't it? That just, at some
I mean, it's
point-
drafty at best. It's not at its worst, though, the G, by any means.
As you said, so this stadium's got a swirly, bizarre breeze about it at times.
It has, and Port not used to that. The advantage paid as now Gray on the run nails this one shut. So Port Adelaide get their third goal of the quarter. Tringo will get the free here. There's time if they go direct. I'm not sure they can now. They've gone wide here to O'Shea. O'Shea back inside, 10 seconds. They can if they can mark hold of this. Homps goes long and deep. Wingard got underneath it. Hodge under enormous boat pressure. Knocked to Polak. This will count. This will count.
That would have
right on the siren. Behind. Port Adelaide supporters. What a funny game this is at the moment. More tactical than I would say it is ferocious or committed hard ball game.
Hawthorn.
So free kick to Gunston, 100 metres off the footy.
That's disappointing because they had them trapped in there.
Definitely needs to be at the left goal post here, Gunston. And he's kicked it right, comes back a little. I think it's okay, he's got it. So it was well done to Gunston. Boy, did the Hawks need that. Ray to Wines, missed him over the top. Lake tries to fend off Wines, too strong for that. Now Stratton to Hill. Can Hill go? Has he got the space? In the middle to Duray, hard running from him. Step around Polak, he knocked the ball out of his hands. What's going to happen here? It's 50.
But you had to pay the 50, so the right decision.
They've all had their hair done, these players. As Duray comes in, a real important one. They are back within a point, the Hawks. Comes at him, kick a little high. Alapati Carlisle looking for the give and go. Wines out wide to set Need up. Need's got pace, we know that. Electrifying, burns off Burgoyne. What does he do now? Little left foot chipper. He was looking for Boak. Boak able to get rid of Shields. Caught in a goal-saving tackle by Duray.
What a great tackle this is, Taylor Duray. He caught it perfectly, BT. It was a goal-saving moment.
Boak, Hodge with the smother. Shields goes and gets it. This is better from Hawthorn. Rough head inside to Suckling. We know what a good kick he is, but he sets Hill up a light outside. He goes back into Hale. 70 metres out, too far to score. Gives off here to Suckling. Suckling with a low belter. And Hawthorn have kicked 3 in a row and hit the front of the G. Well, Port with 5 more scoring shots, but Hawthorn lead by 5 points.
That's probably their best flow and transition they've got all day. And it started.
Hartlett under real pressure, but he just strolls out of there with ease. Takes a bounce in the face and chisels one to centre-half back Jonas. Jonas direct, low, long footy. Here's Schultz. He'll mark uncontested. 40 out directly in front.
Yeah, I don't think
footy, wasn't it? Still yet to convert a set shot, Port. Schultz has got a relatively easy one, and this time he makes sure of it. Port back in front by a point. Would be a dream matchup. But Port want to have a say in that. Hartlett, the give and Shepherd. Corns looking for running support, probably could have gone himself, but it opens up the corridor for Broadbent. Here's Schultz on the lead. Gibson left his man to help and did really well. Initially, Gray to Need, gets away from Gibson, high footy. It'll be a goal. It'll be a goal. He's excited about it, and why not?
Would be very disappointed to get outmarked in that part of the ground. It's a big win for Port Adelaide.
Hiddard's got to thread the needle to Alapati Carlisle. He was not successful, and now Puopolo sets Mitchell away. And here goes Gunston with a little bit of time. Gunston, wrong side of a Roughhead, trying to turn his man around. Gee, I reckon he was held too, but it doesn't matter. Rough kicks his second, back within a point, Hawthorn.
You get a great look at the athleticism of Jared Roughead here. He's 100 kilo, 193 centimetre forward, and he can turn as quickly as the best small forwards in the game. It's his great strength. He's such a good one-on-one.
Langford again. Gray, look at Langford go. Really setting the tone in there for the older, more experienced players. Isaac Smith deep to Roughead this time. Carlisle's in the right spot. Homp's got bowled out of the way. Puopolo gives it to the left foot of Smith, and he rams it home. Hawthorn's 5th goal of the quarter.
Just great play here from Hawthorn. Look at that, Jordan Lewis. That's just a subtle little use of the body, tap to advantage. Fantastic play, Lewis, to set his teammate up. Isaac Smith.
More of a tackle.
I think it was a tackle. You wouldn't, surely wouldn't be much in that.
More of a high tackle, I would have thought. Pittard. Knocked back inside, recovers his own footy. Searching for the goal, but misses to the right here as it starts to darken around the G. Hale, Stratton, thought about Mitchell momentarily. Now Hill draws Burgoyne to the footy. He runs away with a bounce. A second, Hartlett not making any ground on Burgoyne, and now delivers to Roughead on the lead.
Is there a more composed player with
This for his 3rd goal here, Roughead. 6th Hawthorn goal of the quarter on offer. Looks really good. He's manufactured a beauty. And Roughead's got 3, and Hawthorn by 10. This year, took him on there, Homsch, got pinned. Boak, up and under, winds to Need. Need needs a little space. Now Boak decides to go down the line. Good kick to White. Back inside, Gibson's got him from behind. And now Polak finishes in the middle to Gray.
Well, this is
a really good result. As Gray to try and start something here for Port. Beautiful kick, well designed. Port get the first goal of the second half. So Hawthorn by 4. It's been a real methodical game. It hasn't been heavy pace from one end to the other. Really at any stage. Hez Bruce keeps it alive, opens up the goal face, little handball sideways to to Hodge it was. Hodge goals. Hawthorn back in front by 10.
A bit of friendly fire. Pretty sure when he came up, but he's run it out. They've got the compression on it. He's fine. He'll continue for the rest of the game.
Okay, so that's good news for Hawthorn supporters, and this is even better. Roughead strolling towards goal. He's got good length in the kick. And he gets it. Biggest lead of the game here with the Hawks. 16 points.
There he is. We know how tough he is. The doc just spoke about that, but look at this. In the contest, quick, sharp hands, even with a sore corky above the knee, he can still get the job done. Ruffy goes bang for goal number 4.
2 goals to 1 in the quarter in favour of the Hawks. Smith goes deep. Hale the target. No ground level player there. Alapati Carlo's done quite well in defence. Monfries to Trengove. It was knocked out on the tackle. Broadbent back to Carlo. Got pinged with the footy. Hill looking for the give and go. Lewis said, I can go, and finds Roughead. And he'll line up Roughead. He'll line up for his 5th goal.
When to get involved.
Kicks this, and it's more goals than he's kicked in any final before Roughead. He's got 5. 22-point lead to the Hawks.
Oh, they love Ruffy, the Hawks.
Port.
And straight away, Richo, the Hawthorn midfielders and forwards up the line, not allowing that kick inside of the corridor. Force that wide one. They've got to go along the boundary.
Boat goes long. Need the target. Monfries working back. What a courageous attempt at mark. That was sensational team-lifting stuff from Monfries.
Yeah, what a great mark. Gibson was brave as well, going back with a fly. This was crucial, though. Boak was able to break that tackle. Ruffy, if he had his time again, he would have loved to have corralled him out of play, but look at that.
That is extraordinary courage, BT. Great call from you. He had no regard for his own safety there. That's Jonathan Brown. Nick
The ball is a little right to left workup. Sensational stuff from Monfries. Kicks it low, gets the goal. Port Adelaide are back in business again.
Yeah, massive goal. Port Adelaide get their forwards a good look at it.
Lewis up. He's recovered, as Doc Rowan White said he would. O'Shea now inside 50. Monfries again. Over the back, Westhoff.
He's so creative. He doesn't release the football until he knows his teammates got time and space to deliver. He holds on to it just long enough. Just senses everything around him, Robbie Gray.
Big kick from Westhoff. Only a 20-metre kick, as you can see. Little bit of angle, and Porter back big time. Porter back within 10 points.
That's a big play.
8 tackles inside 50.
You can just
For
sense
Hawthorn.
that Port know the importance here as Hale busts through and does his own work.
That's great play. Nothing more deflating than when you're playing in the rugby show and you're able to monster your opponent. Jack Trengo is not really a recognised.
It's really disciplined.
Burgoyne, as a result of that one-on-one attitude, has to go down the line. Gee, Homps should have spoiled. Stratton claiming the mark, but that was no mark. He's nice and composed, though. Handball to Hill. Hill can go to the long striding Smith. He can wind up and go all the way. Smith a bounce. 2. He'll launch. He's a big kick. Didn't try. Handball to Shields. And a bone-crunching tackle by Alapati Carlo. Roughead off the ground. That'll be a goal. That'll be a goal from Rough. Roughhead's got 6. Hawthorn by 23 points with 47 seconds remaining in the...
Run a ball in the air and get it down there to Roughhead, who can make something out of nothing.
Lingy got some news.
Well, I have. You can see in the little screen down the bottom there, as we have another look at that goal from Jared Roughhead. Sensational stuff. Jordan Lewis has been subbed out of this game. Of course, he's been Hawthorn outfit. They are going to roll the dice, though. You can see even at this stoppage, everyone on the move, everybody getting momentum. If they can kick a couple early, tiredness goes out the window, confidence comes.
Polak gets a look, drives deep inside 50. Wingard got the box seat here. Elevates, almost got hold of it. Little one by Gray around the corner. The man of the moment's kicked the goal. Port Adelaide are back in business.
Clark's is listening to that, pushed Hale forward and Roughhead further up the ground.
Well done, Richo. You are all over it. Carlisle, there is Roughhead. Missed though, winds through traffic. Into the middle, Gibson awaits. Here's the little man, Mitchell. On his left side, gives Spanger a chance. They go back and they mob him. 3-on-1. Bruce was there. Spanger pushes off, gives Hale a chance. Here's Roughhead. Can he kick goal number 7? No, not just at the moment. The sub Simpkin. Langford. Little loopy handball. Gunston. And now Smith. No problem.
Big moment for him.
Isaac Smith from well within Smith range. He lets it all hang out. And he just milked a beautiful big-time goal. Hawthorn by 22. Hodge wants to go way out west. Stratton. Gray made him earn it. Beautiful pick up and run here by Smith. Great chase by Ebert, but Smith realised he had to back off. Played within his capabilities. The 227s. Paddy Carlisle. Broadbent. Pulverising Segler tackle. Now Broadbent's got it all to do.
Gee, they keep having a crack, Hawthorn.
Just a momentary lull in this one. Brust. Dangerous spot here for Port. Got to go. Roughhead did. Little handball out to Hill. Caught in a double tackle. Ebert. Corns tackling for his life here. I'm not sure that Roughhead had possession of the footy there. And he's furious. He said, I didn't have it. The ball was on the ground. And it was. He never had it in his possession at any time.
He couldn't believe it, Rough.
Lobe. Hodge.
Will Langford's had a big second half. He's done a great job on Travis Boak and winning a lot of the footy himself.
Brust from the intersection of the 50 and the boundary. Gunston mark play on goal. 28-point Hawthorn lead. Biggest margin of the game.
a look at that. Pretty good technique there. Didn't get into his back. Was in his side the whole time.
And ball back where it all started. Lobe the man that kicked it. Now Carlisle to White, to Boak, back to White. Looking to penetrate with run through the middle of the ground. He's got an opportunity here to see Wingard. He marks, gives it to Monfries. No one in the square. Monfries drills an attempted goal. That was touched on the line by Lake. Simpkin, the sub. Does he get a game next week? Brad Sewell, what's he thinking? Is Jordan Lewis going to be any good? Is that the way it's going to finish? Here's Segler. Short one to Hill. Clean bowl. Gray now.
Was middle stump.
It was more. Quick give even here.
He's kept Travis Boak to 9 disposals and 2 clearances. So Boak was best on ground, and Will Langford is gone, and he's just had an amazing role.
He's emerged in the last couple of months, hasn't he, Langford? Bona fide senior player now, and a good one.
Monfries has snuck out the back here, and Gibson interfered with him, so it's a Monfries free.
Gibbo can't believe it. Look at his face.
Well, he has to have got all ball, and I'm not sure he did. Let's see. No, he interfered with his attempt to mark.
There's only one guy go on the ball there, Josh, an attempt.
Jeez, I think it was a legitimate attempt at trying to spoil from Gibbo.
He was going the ball, but I think you got to pay that.
Yep, agree. Monfries goals as a result, and it's back to 22 points, so it's not done with yet. Part of the big crowd at the G, 74,000 plus. Tonight, we know Sydney are there. John Longmire's here. 74,856 to be precise. Boak lets it rip high footy. Here's Wingard. He's marked. Wingard is marked in the pocket. Now, Richo, if he kicks this, it's back to 16.
Yeah, back within 3 goals. And he loves this. Chad Wingard loves the moment. Non-preferred side, though. Looks like he's going the left foot banana.
Huge kick. Goes the left banana and he goals. Wingard has goaled. They're back within 16. They're a big chance. 16 with 6.5 on the tick-tock. Boy, oh boy, Richo, what do you got to say now?
A big chance.
They are. Look at this. Broadbent to Moore. Moore inside the square. Here's Need on the lead. Kick too heavy. Just a touch too heavy.
This is the problem, though. They've got to roll the dice, and now Hawthorn have got players out the other way.
Puopolo.
What's he doing?
He ran out of tarmac. Segler, Shields, bombs inside 50. Big defensive play here for Port Adelaide. Alabani Carlisle bullets the handball. They're away again. Boak with an inside kick, looking for White. Needs some help from Moore. Did well, Simpkin. Moore went and got it. They're away again, I hear. Beautiful handball from Boak. Over the top to Hartlett. He's got a lot of space and time. Takes a bounce. Wants to go inside. Little one here to Westhoff. Handball over to Wingard. Wingard gets around. Handball to Wines. Step through. Caught in the tackle. Spills to Need. Oh. I reckon if that didn't
Control the footy.
2011, Hawthorn lost in the prelim by 3. 2012, they won over Adelaide by 5. 2013, 5-point win over Geelong. They've all been within a goal, the prelims. The last 3 for the Hawks. They'll be saying, oh no, here we go again. Wingard, long handball. Schultz is a big kick. He's a thumping kick. He squirts that inside, and his mark has been paid to Pollock.
Segler's bolting back. He has to get back to the goal line here, the ruckman.
Pollock from 55 metres. It's right there. It's there. I think it's a goal. I think it's a goal. I think it's a goal. Yes or no?
I believe it's touched. I'd just like to check.
It's a goal, I reckon.
Score review. Umpire's call is touched behind. The score is a goal. Ball was not touched.
It's a goal. Port Adelaide are back within 10 points.
Goal. All clear for a goal.
It is a goal. Port are back. 4 minutes to go. They're back within 10 points. The place has gone berserk.
This is unbelievable.
Richo, what now? Greatest comeback of all time.
Oh, I said it, and it will be.
Well, here
Stand
we go.
by.
I told you about their last 3 prelims, the Hawks, all within a goal. Look at this. Out of the middle. Pittard took him on. Moore got caught, and that's a throw.
Jeez,
They've got that.
a bit far out to hang on to it, do you think?
Yeah, as long as they're controlling the ball and moving down, but well done, Port Adelaide. Forced Long to a contest, got to win it back.
They do indeed. Off hands it comes. Puopolo squirted the handball. Jonas sets up Wingard. Little spearing ball. West off handball to Boak. Langford tries to run him down. Boak got rid of the ball. Here goes Lake with a big thump. Port got the numbers. Boak caught. Wingard 70 out. Gets it in. Oh boy.
Oh, yes.
Monfries is marked. Oh no, Richo. Monfries is marked within 20 metres. This to get it back within a kick. Angus Monfries, no need to hurry. No need to hurry. Unbelievable scenes. Hawthorn have stopped. Port are back within 4 points. They're back within 1 straight kick. Can you believe it? At the 11-minute mark, they were 28 points down.
This is out of control, this prelim final. They have stopped dead Hawthorn. And now they have to find a way. All the runners, Port Adelaide, all the body language is Port Adelaide, all the fan support is Port Adelaide. They've just got to find a way. They can't go in there short. They've got to kick the next goal. They can't try and hang on.
It's been these players for Port running off the back of the square, and if you look down now, they're lined up across the back of the square, the Port Adelaide players. They're just going to sprint through the middle of the ground. Hawthorn have got to try and win it.
What about this set play? They're like in a 100-metre sprint at half-back, ready to go. It's amazing.
4 goals in 10 minutes of play here. That's what they've done. Off hands, Puopolo, 2 minutes and 33. 4-point game. Every one of their last 4 prelims have been within a goal. The Hawks. They've got the free. Boats found space in the middle. Overrunning it was Roughhead. Westhoff, Wingard, long handball. Here's Boat. Well done, Langford. Langford and Roughhead. A 0-all draw would be a good result here for Port.
He's back.
Port have got the free.
He's back first. Stay there.
Polak's free.
Stay there. No, you've got to clear out. Time on.
60 metres.
Play on.
1 minute 58. Short ball wide to Pittard. Pittard gets around on his non-preferred left. They're all there. Westhoff crashes the pack off hands Gibson, and now Suckling with a big kick. A big kick wobbling towards the boundary line, and it goes over.
So Port Adelaide, this is why you love the message Ken Hinkley has given them all year. Listen to the crowd. He has said, we would rather take the game on and risk losing it, and they are the aggressors at the moment, Port Adelaide.
Oh, John Longmire, 10 minutes ago, thought he was playing Hawthorn. White, this will be a chance to score. Moore is marked. He's within kicking range. And
on their feet. They look tired, they look shell-shocked.
This to hit the front. It's a left to right. It's very, very tight.
All right, can Hawthorn hold it now?
Better hands than with Sean Burgoyne.
Have a look at the one-on-one matchups. Burgoyne pumps it long and wide. Mark Ebert, he doesn't waste any time. Brilliant smother Hodge. Oh, look at Jonas go in. What a smother from Luke Hodge.
It's holding the ball. You guys got it.
Oh, gee, that's a big call.
Here, Hawthorn.
That replay there of Luke Hodge, the captain, he might have just got his team into a grand final with that second effort. Harsh call. He gets it to Mitchell. They might just be able to hold on here, Hawthorn.
They're a little disorganised here. They've lost the man on the man. Look at Burgoyne, he's free. Mitchell not taking any risks and going near goal, though. He said the boundary line is where I want to be. Alapati Carlisle marks. They've got 25 seconds. They've got to go. The runner's out there. They know how long. Hartlett.
They've got Schultz free.
They have. Schultz can kick it inside 50. He takes a bounce. It'll be a big kick. Here comes Monfries. Monfries and Lake. Lake and Monfries. 25 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Right. 2 seconds.
I thought he was going to play holding the ball.
Hawthorn have made the grand final. Hawthorn have won. A promoter's dream. Buddy versus Hawthorn. The 2 best sides make it.